What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a great day. As you can see, we're out here in the garage once again, bringing you guys another Road Glide update on my new 2024 Road Glide. What I'm going to do in today's video is show you guys 5 must-have mods for your 2024 Road Glide. So without further ado, let's hop into the video and get started. Before I get into the video, I just want to give you guys a rundown on my new 2024 Road Glide in Billiard Gray. I picked this bike up about a month ago and I absolutely love it. If you guys have been watching the channel for a while now, you'll know that I have a 2019 Road Glide. I don't think I'll ever sell this bike. I absolutely love this bike. These are two different animals. This is more of a highway comfortable cruiser bike. This is more of a performance bagger, get on, go out with the boys, have fun, do wheelies, drag race. This bike here is fast, guys. I just want to show you guys a few things that I've done so far to the Road Glide that I haven't mentioned in other videos just yet. But up here you can see I went with the Arlen Ness mini stocker mirrors. These are in gloss black. I love the way these mirrors look. I have them on my 19 Road Glide in gold as well. They're just a sharp mirror. They're not as bulky as the stock mirrors, and they definitely go well with all the gloss black controls and everything up here. You guys might have seen in my last video, I installed the CVO ST replica windshield. It's literally the same size as the CVO ST windshield. I got this off Amazon for like $63. I'll put a link in the description below on where you guys can get that if you guys are interested. It's a lot darker than the OEM CVO ST windshield. It's basically black, you can't see out of it. But being that it is only 6 inches tall, you can't see out of it anyway. And I really haven't done much else to the bike. I did black out the red reflectors. I put in smoked out reflectors. I got those on eBay as well. I'll put a link for those in the description of the video as well. These here just give the bike a much more clean look without having that red reflector on the side of the bags there. It is gray, but it does still reflect at night. So definitely a must-have for those. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I haven't done much to the bike. I've just been out enjoying it. I have like 830 miles on the bike so far. I absolutely love it. I don't have very many complaints. The one main complaint I do have is that the stock stereo sucks and it's very quiet, and I have a fix for that though. Stay tuned for the next video. I will be installing a new stereo in the bike because the factory radio on these bikes just does not sound good. It's not that it doesn't sound good, it's that it's very quiet. When you reach speeds around 60 miles an hour or more, you just really cannot hear the radio at all. And I know that's a big complaint on these new 2024 bikes, but we do have a fix for that. Stay tuned. I will be doing a stereo install and review on my new Road Glide. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I haven't done much to the bike, but today we're gonna add 5 must-have mods to the new 2024 Road Glide. So stay tuned. Let's hop into the video and I'll show you guys what you need. And honestly, these mods are pretty cheap, guys. They're not expensive, and that's why I say they're must-have mods, because they're affordable, they make the bike look good, and they're practical as well. So let's get started. Alright guys, so I know this doesn't look like much, but this here is our first must-have mod for any 2024 Road Glide or Street Glide. This enables CarPlay on your new factory radio so that you don't have to use a WIM or a headset on your bike. You can literally plug this Bluetooth dongle in to the USB-C port on your bike and it enables CarPlay, and I'll show you guys how that works here in just a second. But this is a $10 part on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description below on where you guys can pick this up at. Being that the new bikes come with a USB-C cable coming from the radio, I had to buy this adapter because the Bluetooth dongle is a USB to a auxiliary jack here, and you don't use this auxiliary jack at all. I have it zip tied up here, as you can see, but you do have to buy this USB-C adapter. So basically it's USB to USB-C. That way this plugs into the bike's USB-C cable coming from the radio, and this will enable CarPlay. This is a cheat code to having CarPlay on your new Road Glide or Street Glide with the new radio and the new infotainment system. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in now and show you guys how to enable CarPlay on the new radios. Alright guys, so like I said, I zip tied the cable around the dongle. You don't have to do this. I just want it to be cleaner in my cubby hole here. Don't mind my phone charger USB cable there. Alright, let's grab this. So this is the factory USB-C cable coming from the radio. Obviously it's a female end, so you're going to plug the male end into the female end. Alright, so once you get this Bluetooth dongle plugged into the USB-C port in the bike, you can go ahead and tuck this in there and close your cubby hole. And then you go ahead and turn the power on. You'll see the screen start up here. And if you guys don't know, the new 2024 and up screens, the new infotainment system, takes a long time to get started. it's very laggy, and I hope they eventually come up with a update to make this process faster, because even connecting to your Bluetooth takes a long time on the new bikes compared to the older bike. Alright guys, so first things first, you want to go to your main menu button here. Alright, so I hope the glare on the screen isn't too bad, but you're going to go over and up to settings. You're going to click OK. You're going to go to device manager, click OK. You're going to add a new device. Mine's already added, but you're going to go add a new device. It'll search for this HVM LAK U6. This is your Bluetooth dongle you just plugged into your USB-C cable. Mine's already connected because I've already tried this, so it shows it's connected there. And then you also have to connect your phone via Bluetooth. In order to connect your phone to the CarPlay, you have to connect your phone via Bluetooth as well. So as you can see here, Anthony's iPhone is paired, because I paired it when I first bought the bike, but it's not connected. It would show up under connected devices list. So now that the Bluetooth dongle is connected, we got to go ahead and connect your phone. So now you click OK to connect the phone. You hit connect. Boom, Anthony's iPhone has been connected successfully. So then at the main menu here, you go over and up and hit CarPlay. And as you can see, boom, CarPlay pops up right on the main screen. You have your speedo and your tach over here with your fuel gauge and your mileage and your gear indicator as well. And then over here you have Apple CarPlay. If you want to have nav up, you click maps. You can control your music all through here as well, and you can even look at text messages. Most of you guys are familiar with how CarPlay works, so I don't think I need to go into that, but that is how you enable CarPlay on your new 2024 and up Road Glide or Street Glide with the new infotainment system from Harley. It's literally a $9 part, guys. It's a lot cheaper than having the dealership flash that for you. I believe everybody should have. It's a must-have mod in order to run CarPlay on your bikes. Being that the new 2024 Road Glide and Street Glide standards do not come from the factory with navigation from Harley, you have to have a CVO or a CVO ST to get that, or you can pay the subscription through Harley to have the Harley nav on your bike. This is basically a cheat code or a loophole to get navigation on your bike without having to pay a subscription using your maps through Apple CarPlay. So that is the main reason why I purchased that $10 dongle to have CarPlay on my bike. I know you don't need CarPlay to listen to music because you have Bluetooth from your phone, but it is nice to, you know, see when you get a text message or call, or, you know, like I said, the main thing is to use the maps, Apple Maps, Google Maps, whatever you want to use on your phone. It's nice to have that capability on your standard bike without having to pay a subscription through Harley. So that is the first must-have mod for today. Alright guys, so moving on to the second must-have mod for your 2024 Road Glide, I'm gonna have to say you gotta ditch the stock windshield. The stock windshield just does not cut the air up over your head. When I rode this bike with a open face helmet and a full face helmet, I got a weird buffering feeling, and it made for a very uncomfortable ride at high speeds. And I was like, man, I didn't have that with the 2019 bike, but at the same time, I always had the 6-inch Hogworks flare windshield on this bike, and as you can see, it curves up. And what that does is it curves up and puts the wind right over your head. Now, I am a shorter rider, I'm only 5'7", so being that I'm a shorter rider, I don't need a 9.5-inch or taller windshield to put the air over my head. So I went ahead and found this windshield on Amazon actually, and it is a 6-inch flare style windshield. It literally looks just like the factory CVO ST windshield that comes on the CVO STs in 2024, but it's darker, it's gloss black, you cannot see through it. And honestly, I put it on there and I tried it, and I got about 830 miles on the bike now, and I absolutely love it, guys. The wind hits this little lip at the top. As you can see, it's got the little lip just like my Hogworks does, and it comes right over my head, and I don't get any more buffering from the windshield with a full face or my half helmet. So if you are a taller rider, that short windshield might not work for you. I like the way a short windshield looks on a Road Glide. I'm not a fan of a big, tall, sweeping windshield on the Road Glide. I feel like it looks like an old man's bike. I like more of the sporty look, so that's why I went with the CVO ST style windshield on mine. Now, it's really hard to beat this windshield for $63 on Amazon. I will leave a link in the description below on where you guys can order one of these up from. You really cannot beat this windshield, guys, for $63. Because as you guys know, most windshields are up over $200 now. Like I said, if you're a taller rider, it might not work for you, but hey, it's Amazon. Buy it, try it. If it works, sweet, keep it. If not, you can send it back. That's the perks of buying things on Amazon these days. But anyway, that's going to do it for our second mod of the day. Alright, so since we're in the front of the bike here, I'm going to go ahead and show you the third must-have mod for your new 2024 Road Glide or Street Glide, and that is installing some front axle nut covers. And here's the part number. You guys want to order these up for yourself. You can get them in black or chrome. Being that this is a blacked out bike, I got black. And what it does is they're little caps that go over your axle here. You can see you got the gloss black fork tube, and then you got this silver aluminum axle sticking out. And I really think that it needs the gloss black cap to finish it off. So we went ahead and bought those right from Harley. Nobody aftermarket makes axle caps for these bikes yet. They're a different size. The left side is a lot smaller hole than the right side, as you guys can see. And so what we're gonna do is install these caps today. And this is the new style cap from Harley. Like I said, nobody aftermarket makes these yet. I looked, and I'm sure there's going to be aftermarket companies making these, because like for the older bikes you can buy axle nut covers on Amazon for like 10 bucks, but unfortunately there is no aftermarket companies making these yet, so you have to buy them right from Harley. I'll put a link in the description below for these as well, but I did just show you the part number, and we're gonna slap these on. It should be literally a 2-second install putting these on, and I'll show you guys what it looks like once they're on. So as you can see, they're different sizes. This here is going to be your right side axle cap, and then here's the smaller one's going to go on the left side. Alright, and just like that, the new gloss black axle covers are installed. These OEM Harley parts definitely are good quality. The gloss black matches the gloss black on the forks just right, whereas like the Amazon style ones for like the older bikes, they were more of an anodized black, not a gloss black. So you definitely could tell if somebody got them off Amazon or if they got them right from Harley. But these are a nice quality product from Harley, and I will show you guys the part number one more time here. There you go. These are for the black axle nut covers. If you want chrome, it's a different part number, so you'll just have to look that up on your own. But yeah, there you have it, guys. There is our third must-have mod for your 2024 Road Glide or Street Glide. They will work on Street Glides as well. But yeah, there you have it. Now moving on to the back of the bike here is going to bring us into the fourth must-have mod for your new Road Glide or Street Glide, because they are the same rear ends. And that is to remove the stock license plate light that looks very, in my opinion, ugly on the back of the bike. Definitely does not flow very well with the back of the bike, the way the lights are and the saddlebags are. The license plate light just sticks out, and to me, I just do not like that. It's not a very clean look. So there's a fix, and that's this $23 part off eBay. I will put a link in the description below on where you guys can pick this up from. This is a 3D printed plastic license plate mount that uses the factory holes in the fender and allows you to get rid of the factory license plate light and have a flush mount curved license plate mount. And then we top it off with a custom Dynamics curved plate frame with an LED light integrated in that, and you wire that up to the factory harness for the license plate light that came on the bike, and it's going to make for a nice, clean, easy install and a way cleaner look on the back of the motorcycle. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so once you get your plate off, you have to remove these two screws here, which are two T27 Torx bits. So we're going to go ahead and remove those now. Alright guys, so behind the fender here, you have this plastic enclosure with the brass threaded inserts. The license plate mount bolts to are these, is this triangle piece here. And what's in here is the wiring harness, the plug for the light. So you have to get up under the rear fender and push up with your thumb on the bottom here, push up, it locks in down here. Let me see if I can do it here on the camera for you guys. Push in with your left thumb, pull down with your right thumb, it separates, and then you pull down as this piece, top of this piece slides into this piece, if you guys can see that in the camera. And then that's where you're able to disconnect your wiring harness for the license plate light, and then this comes off as well. But you are going to reuse this plastic piece, this OEM piece. You're going to reuse this with the new license plate mount, so make sure you guys keep this. You're going to be reusing this. So this is what the curved plate frame is going to look like once we get it on there. Just want to point out that this little tab at the bottom here just covers up the indent in the rear fender, So before we put the curved plate frame on, you have to snap this back in the rear fender. So you want to make sure these prongs are facing outward. And you're going to put them right up through that hole in the rear fender here. Just like that, you'll hear it snap in, and then you have your threaded inserts showing right there. And that's how we're going to bolt this down using the factory screws, the T27 that you took out. We're going to reuse these in this mount. So let's go ahead and put that on now. Just like that, the curved plate frame is now mounted. Like I said, you use the factory Torx bolts here, and you don't use the washer because the washer will not fit in here. Okay, so here's the curved LED license plate frame we're going to be running from Custom Dynamics. Shout out to Custom Dynamics for making amazing LED products for your Harley Davidson motorcycles. Here is the part number if you guys are interested, 2030-2348. As you can see here, it's for 2023 to 2024 Harley Davidson CVO street glides or road glides, and obviously the rear end is the same on the standard bikes as well. So we're going to go ahead and open this up, and this is a plug and play application. I'll show you that it has the factory plug to mate with the factory harness running inside the fender there. So it's going to be a direct plug and play fitment here. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up and curve my plate to the frame here so we can get it on the bike. Here is the factory connector coming off of it for the LED license plate light. I just want to show you that the Custom Dynamics one has the same connector, so it's a direct fit plug and play application. You don't have to cut or splice any wires. You literally plug this in to the factory harness running down the fender there in the back, and I'd show you, but it's really dark under there and you can't see, but the male connector goes right into this female connector here. That is how you get power for the LED license plate frame here. As you can see, it's gloss black to match all the other gloss black accents on the bike. So I cannot wait to get this thing on there and show you guys what it looks like. So I just want to point out the screws that come with the curved license plate mount are a 2mm Allen hex. Very, very small, but you have to use the screws that are supplied with the curved plate mount, not the curved plate frame from Custom Dynamics. If you're running this mount, you have to use their screws. So we're gonna go ahead and put the plate in the plate frame and then bolt it all up here and then plug it in underneath the bike, and then this is done. And just like that, the install is complete. Overall, I really like this license plate mount for $23. I gotta say, it's another must-have mod for your 2024 road glide or street glide, guys. What do you think? Comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Do you guys like the way this looks better, or do you guys like the way the Custom Dynamics license plate mount looks on my dad's CVO ST? I'll put a picture up here on the screen right now. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Do you guys like this look better or the one on my dad's CVO ST? I want to know your thoughts. Comment down below. It is a very clean and easy install, and I gotta say, for $23, it is definitely a must-have mod. So now we got the new license plate mount on the bike. That leads me into the fifth and final must-have mod for your 2024 road glide or street glide, and that's gonna be saddlebag liners from Hogworks. Yes, guys, our friends over at Hogworks sent us some brand new leather diamond stitched saddlebag liners. I cannot wait to open these up and show you guys what they sent me. And we are gonna install those today in the saddlebags on the new road glide, and I must say, this is a must-have mod for any bagger. You have to have protection, you have to have a liner in there. They're just plastic saddlebags. You put anything delicate, phone, keys, wallet, guns, whatever you want to carry in your saddlebags, and they bang around in there because they're plastic. Just not good. You want to get yourself a set of saddlebag liners, and you want to look no further than Hogworks. I will show you guys here in just a second how good of quality the Hogworks saddlebag liners are. So let's get them opened up and put them in the bags. Here's a look at the inside of the stock saddlebags from Harley. As you can see, there's a lot more space in the new bags than there were in the older style bags. But the only thing it's missing is a nice set of saddlebag liners. So let's go ahead and throw the Hogworks saddlebag liners in here and show you guys what they look like once they're in. So I just put the bag liners in the saddlebags here, and I must say these things are absolutely amazing. They're made out of leather, and they're really nice and thick and well constructed. So obviously I went with the gray diamond stitch to match the gray bike. They have these Velcro tabs on the back of the liners, and they also give you Velcro to stick on the inside of the bag here so that these will adhere to the saddlebag so that you don't have any of this going on here. I know there's a couple different companies out there that make saddlebag liners, but I must say, after trying a bunch of different companies out, I like the way the Hogworks fit and finishes compared to most. So here's the the Velcro pieces that they give you. Just wanted to show you guys, give you guys a little overview. They have their logo down here. As you can see, there's a lot of different pockets in here. You got a pocket up here, you got a pocket on the side, and then you have, you know, deep cubby hole space back here. And then on this side you have the same thing, pocket here, pocket in the front. These pockets here are good for like keys, paperwork, registration, insurance, gum. You could probably, you know, maybe fit a gun in there, maybe fit a little gun in here, I don't know. Okay, so I went ahead and put the Velcro behind the saddlebag liners, and it's now a nice tight fit with no gaps. As you can see, they turned out perfect. This is a very easy install. Literally just slap them in, apply the Velcro, and you're good to go. They will mold to the saddlebag over time once you put stuff in there, have some weight on it, get it out in the heat. They will mold better to the saddlebag. You can see there's a little bit of slack in there, they're a little baggy. Once you put things in there, they will form to the saddlebag. And then same with over here, everything's nice and tight. You can see the saddlebag lids close without any effort there. Very nice. A lot of aftermarket saddlebag liners sometimes don't fit as flush and they have a hard time closing the saddlebag lids, but these fit really well. Very nice quality product from Hogworks. Again, shout out to Hogworks. They are located here in Brighton, Michigan, so they're local to me, and they make a lot of quality parts for these Harleys. But that's gonna do it. That's the 5th must-have item for your 2024 Road Glide or Street Glide, and that's gonna do it. I saved the best for last. I absolutely love the fit and finish of the Hogworks Diamond Stitch bag liners. They look trick. You pull up to a bike night, you pull up to a bar, you open up your saddlebags and they see those, I mean, you're definitely gonna get some comments on those. Made out of quality leather. They definitely will protect things from banging around in your bags, and they look cool, so you can't beat that. Once again, shout out to Hogworks for sending those out to me. I'm stoked on how they look. Well, there you have it, guys. There's 5 must-have mods for your 2024 Road Glide or Street Glide. Make sure you guys go check out all the links in the description of the video. I put a link for every part I installed today in the description of the video, so if you guys are interested in buying one of those parts, make sure you guys check that out. Those are 5 cheap, or I should say affordable mods for your 2024 Road Glide or Street Glide that I believe are must-have mods. Now, I know a lot of you guys might not think that those are must-have mods, but I truly feel like those 5 mods that I listed in today's video are a must-have if you get a new 2024 bike. Make sure you guys stay tuned. I have a lot of content coming for this bike. I've been super busy. I'm in 3 weddings this summer. It's just been a jam-packed summer with so much going on. I haven't had much time to come out here, put parts on the bike, and make some content for you guys, but make sure you guys stay tuned. I got a lot of videos coming, not only with this new bike, but with my old bike. We're gonna put it on the draggy and see what kind of numbers we can get with the new setup. I haven't done any track days yet this summer, and I know the summer's coming to an end. I wanna make sure to get out to the track on my 19 Road Glide and see what that thing does in the 1/8 mile and the 1/4 mile, because I haven't taken it to the track with the new motor setup. So I'm very interested to see what it does at the track. Also, gonna throw it on the draggy and see what kind of numbers we can get on the draggy as well. If you guys aren't familiar with what a draggy is, it's basically a GPS monitor that magnetizes to your tank. It's basically a little GPS thing that monitors your 1/8 mile times, your 1/4 mile times, your 60-foot times, your 60 to 130 times. If you guys are in the race world and race community, you guys would know what I'm talking about. But if not, stay tuned. I'll show you guys, and I'm going to do a whole video on it. I'm also going to put the new 2024 bike on the draggy, bone stock, before I do any modifications to it. I have a lot of parts that just came in for the new bike, and I want to throw them on there, but I can't put them on yet because I want to put the new bike on the draggy and show you guys how fast it is bone stock compared to how fast it's going to be when you put other performance parts on the bike. So I want to do a comparison between bone stock, stage 1, stage 2, and if I end up doing stage 3 or stage 4 with this new bike, I want to show you guys how much faster it is to go each stage. So I think you guys will like that. What it will do is show you, is it worth it to go stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, is it worth it, or is it not for the money, you know? So anyway, stay tuned for that. I got a lot more parts to put on the new 2024 Road Glide and bring you guys some good quality videos here soon. So that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. If you like the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Make sure you turn your notification bells on to stay up to date with all my latest videos, and make sure you follow me on Instagram, guys, at DOOWORK Motorsports, all one word. I'll put it up here on the screen. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.